Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. We are all aboard the copper train, running in to base for the very first time for our very first copper delivery. And it is just going to fill the lines. We need to go down now and make sure the rest of this copper stuff is all sorted out. Because it's not, because we haven't hooked any of these up yet. We do have copper still coming in from the local miners. That is fine. I think what I want to do is I want to run this line directly there. And actually, I just want to take all of you all in, if that's not too much of an inconvenience. See, I'd like to take you in directly. And I would like to just go ahead and merge you in, I think. Can we do that? I mean, I know we can. And let's take you underneath and just manually merge you into this first line. I don't know that that's doing anything really, but it's making me feel better. All right, and these two last lines here will go down. And you will go into that one. And you will have a power pole in the way. Wonder how much of the factory we took off by removing that power pole. It doesn't look like any. So I think I'll leave it. I've done that before and taken out half of the factory for several hours. But it looks like it's going to work. I don't really like the way these lines are merging up here, but what can you do? All right, and these are all cold. They are now getting fuel, so let's go ahead and get these copper lines up. Let's see, you need to come out to here and come up. Is that your line? It's your line. And you are going to come in right here. All right, let's see. This needs to be resituated to go under like that. And then you guys can come up. And from here on, it looks like we are just doing regular plain old main bus. Let's grab this print, and we'll just copy this, and just take it on down. One way to do the bus. The majority of this copper is going to be going into these circuit factories. So I'm not sure that I really need to run it much further. I would like for this to all be red. Like all of it, not just everything but one. Ah! There we go. Well, we'll make it red that far. All right, that is looking pretty good. We now have all of our furnaces fully operational. We have all of our copper going down the line. All we have to do now is scale up some things. We are not making near enough green circuits, I can tell, because we're not making enough. One of the reasons we are not making enough is that these lines here are not being fully fed. So I think one thing we can do about that is convert this over to a red line and convert this over to a red line. Let's see, was there a yellow one hiding in there? There is, right there. Nope, not that way, that way. Did I take away my logistics request? No, I didn't. I guess that the building train is probably taking up all of that stuff. All right, let's run this red line up to the top. And we will do the same on this side. All right, and we are going to resituate this here. Let's see. I want you splitting here. No, wait. I want you splitting here. And coming up. And you guys can carry on to the rest of the factory. Because I want this second line here, like, totally dedicated to... Okay, in the interest of neatness, I want this fourth line dedicated to this facility. So you will go down, you will go like that, you are backwards. There we go. Okay, half of you is going to go up there, and the other half is going to go straight up. But without replacing the belt that I don't want you to replace. All right, and that's going to actually spell the end for that belt. I don't know why it's splitting that way. It wouldn't. If I do that, will that cause you to not do that? No, I guess you're just going to do that. Okay, let's see. Let's get a balancer here. It doesn't seem to be helping. Well, I guess we could just run this full lineup. Could do it that way. See if it likes that a little better. And then we will run this full lineup. So that basically gives it 2 dedicated copper lines. Seems like I've split them in the past, and maybe it's just one of those things where it just needs to catch up, and since we weren't letting it catch up, it was never catching up. I'm not sure. I know I would like these to be blue. But yeah, at least they're all getting material now, which is good. I'm going to let that run a little bit and see if it catches up. I feel like I have ran that before with just 2 lines of copper. 1 line going to this one and 1 line split going to the other one. But that is getting more circuits, which is good. Still a little thirsty down here on the blues, but that is all getting taken care of. All right, reds are still sputtering out, and reds just tend to do that. They just take too long to make. Let's go and see. Let's see about... Okay, that is actually starting to double up now. So now that that's kind of full, let's see if we can't do better with half. I just feel like I've done that with half before. Don't know why, just know that I have. All right, and then we will send you straight up and turn you into a straight one. We'll just let that run for a little while and see how that works. And while that is going on, let's just copy all of this nonsense. Let's see, we don't want this down here. Well, I guess it's not hurting anything. Don't want the pipes. I guess we can just leave them up here. We don't want the pipes. Don't want the power poles. I don't think we want the RoboPort. And everything else should be fine. Okay, so let's see. This will come up. Let's put one space and do it right here. That looks reasonable. Do that. All right, and while that is building, let's get this, let's see, down to like right there. Need that RoboPort, I don't think. Well, we'll probably have to put one up here. Oh, that's all in construction range. We need to do this because that doesn't copy for some reason. Get that wire. Get all this wire. And let's see, you need to run under. And you need to be copper coming down to here. Okay, and I guess we'll take you off the second line of iron. Wait for all of that to be built. Yeah, it sure doesn't look like that wants to work, does it? Maybe it's a blue belt feeding both of those. Maybe I was mistaken. Well, I mean, of course I was mistaken, but let's see. That's going to be a bit of a challenge here, isn't it? Let's take you. Oh, we're out of underground. Well, that's unfortunate. That's going to bring the whole factory to a halt. Let's go up and grab some out of the building train, because I imagine the ones in the mall are pretty empty. We've got a lot of steel. That's good. Grab some of those, and hopefully the robots won't take them all. I mean, even if they do take them all, at least that'll be okay if they take them all. Means stuff is getting built. All right, let's see. So this needs to come like out this far and this far. And you are done. So we need to take you up like this and do this little squirrely thing, and that'll just be fine. And you continue on. And then right about here, you are just going to come straight up. Which means you need to go through and you need to go through. Okay, there is some goofiness going on here, so let's get that taken care of. And let's see, you need a yellow inserter coming in. There we go, and for some reason, oh yeah, I guess we took all the power lines off, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, let's do something about that. All right, there's that side. And there is that side. So we have essentially doubled our chip production, which is very nice. All right, that means we can consolidate you into one line. Probably could have consolidated you guys up there further, but we didn't do that. There we go. Let's clean that up. Okay, this first line is backing up, which is nice, and the second line is starved for copper for unknown reasons. Okay, so you're taking off the first one. You are red circuit production. And, boy, you guys aren't making it very far, are you? Let's see what we can do about that. It should get those chips coming a little faster, and it definitely does. Probably need to do a couple more things down here for the infrastructure to support that, like make, this red belt too. And this red belt as well. And I'm not sure what this is going to do, but let's do it anyway. And that's getting the chips a lot further down. All right, well, we'll let that run for a little bit and see how that ends up working out. Boy, these yellow belts sure do look slow compared. All right, that is getting some chips up here to the blue circuits, and that is looking a lot better. Blues are still backed up a ways, which is nice. How are we looking down here? We are still very, very light on the purple science packs. And I am not sure why. Some research speed. It seems like that's taking forever. And I think it's just because of purples. And purples are stalling because of red circuits. It's all starting to make sense. All right, well, that red circuit production should speed up here very shortly. We might do one more thing, and that is double our red circuit production. And get the stuff to back it up here soon. Yeah. All right, how far? Okay, your chips are making it all the way down. Let's go ahead and let's just do it. Let's go ahead and double that. Just take this whole thing right here. All the way down. And I guess we'll take that goofy little setup as well. Guess so. Copy that. And let's see, where do we want to paste this? Right up. Well, we want to modify the blueprint. Get rid of the pipes. Leave the power poles, but get rid of the roboports. And yeah, I think that will work. And just fit it right beside it. Give the little space over here. It's good. Okay, so you will be copper, and we will just take you off of that line. And you'll be copper, and I guess we'll take you off the top line. And we'll continue plastic down to hook that up, and you need to be green circuits. Whoops. Oh, no, oh, this is bad. This is bad. Bad. Oh, no. That's going up into the bus. Or into the mall. Oh, well, they'll all filter down to the end. It'll be fine. That's funny. That is very funny. I mean, it's not funny. But it kind of is. Okay. All right, and that should be you guys. We got some goofiness going on here as well. Let's get that fixed. Let's see, you guys need to be Okay, you're nothing. You're doing fine. This is all going up. Okay, we got the curves going in. Got the curves going in. Copper is not making it up here, though. Why? Because of goofy power poles. All right, there goes our copper, and we are about to double our red circuit production. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Let's take you down, take you down, and you will come down and just merge into the lane. Like that. Then we don't need to take those that far. It's picky, I know, but I don't know. I like to do it. Okay, there we go. All right, that greatly increases our red circuit production. It looks like we are bottlenecked now on plastic, so we will need to go and address that issue. All right, these copper lines are filled up again. That copper line's filled, this copper line's filled, everything is catching up. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Next episode, we will look at increasing our plastic production, because I think we've only got 2 factories making it, which is very small. All right, thank you for watching. I will see you next time.